Good afternoon, class. Instructor Bings here, coming to you from Fundamentals of Geography headquarters in Pittsburgh County. Hope you're having a great day and hope you're about to finish up that first test and finish it up strong. Hope you enjoyed the first module. A quick announcement. A couple of announcements actually. Module 2, information, that includes the overview plus the individual assignments, will be available tonight at 9 p.m. So you can get a little bit of a jump start, read over the assignments, and maybe start to plan your course of action for Module 2. One of your assignments will deal with the 6 different countries in Oklahoma, which I mentioned briefly in a previous video. The video that I talked about going to the Oklahoma tourism website, travelok.com. Start looking at some of the free brochures and getting you some of those. You will find this one very handy for the assignment, Oklahoma Indian Country Guide. Remember, you can download it, I believe, but if you get it ordered today, you should get it in the mail. If you want it as a print form, you should get it by next week. And then one final thing, let me share with you from our from our home page. This is the welcome page when you open up the home page, and then on the left, navigate down to I Need Help folder, and then go down to the third folder. The first one is Where to Go for Help from Carl Albert. Number 2 is MLA format, and then number 3, Tips for Writing Well. Actually, let me go back up to the MLA format. I was pretty lenient during Module 1, but I'm going to be more strict in Module 2 concerning your format. There wasn't a lot of you, but a few of you didn't follow the simple instructions for the briefs or the mega regions assignment. And that is use MLA format for those papers. Specifically, make sure you have a header on the first page. The proper MLA format, the name of the course, your name, the date, and the fourth item, I believe, is the course name number. Several of you just had a title centered, name, course name, date, that information that is required in MLA format. You don't need a title page, but you do need on the first page that little header. So let me go back to sharing. You can find that at the MLA format online guide by clicking on this link here, as I just did, and there it is. And over here on the side will be formatting guide and things like that. Go to a sample paper, bring that up, and there are the 4 things. Yeah, your name, not course name, but my name, then course name and number and date. All right. The third folder is tips for writing well. And this is just a little one-page help with 8 simple suggestions to help improve your writing. For some of you, these first 2 are the key thing that I want to stress. Some of you turned in a brief or a analysis paper about the megaregions, and some of it was just, some of you had just 1 long paragraph. Some of you might have had 2 paragraphs. If you turn in a 1-page paper, that should have at least, okay, let me back up. If you turn in a 1-page brief, you should have at least 3 paragraphs on that page. If you turn in a little bit longer than half a page brief, you should have 2 paragraphs, okay? If you turn in a 1.5 to 2 page report or analysis, for example, like the megaregions assignment in Module 1. So let's go with a 1.5 pages. You should have 3 paragraphs on page 1 and at least 1 paragraph, maybe 2 on page 2. So do not turn in long block style pages. Break them up into paragraphs. And then notice number 1 here on the tip page, a paragraph has at least 3 sentences. One more thing. I can't remember if it was just one of you or more than one of you, but you centered your paper. You centered the text. Do not center the text of a paper. If you notice the MLA format, your heading is at the left margin, and then you don't center anything in a brief unless you want to put a little title on it like Chapter 4 brief. But the content of your brief, that is the paragraphs, should all be justified on the left margin like this paper is here. Do not center your writing assignments. That is a format issue that I will deduct points for, and I will do more so now after Module 1 is over. I was kind of lenient, but this is so important as you begin your time in college, is you got to pay attention to instructions. All right, so Module 2 will be available tonight at 9 o'clock. I mentioned the Native American country guide that you'll need, and then be very, very careful to pay attention to instructions and follow them with your briefs and your written assignments, such as the analysis or reports. I'll have a supplemental video hopefully this weekend, but if the ice and the cold weather prevents me from getting out, it'll be hopefully by next Tuesday. So have a great afternoon on this Tuesday, February 9th. Text me, call me, email me if you have any questions. This is Instructor Bings, over and out. Bye-bye.